How to pretend to be in love with someone. Manipulating people isn't a good thing. If at all possible, just don't do it. But sometimes, and for whatever reason, you just might need to pretend to be in love with someone. It's callous to use people, but you might have a very good reason. Try to be wise and think carefully before you follow any of these instructions. You are playing with emotions, after all. Steps. 1. Pick someone to fall in love with. Your person should be someone relatively good-looking. You want to pick someone who other people will believe you'd fall in love with. Also, try to pick somebody that you won't have too much trouble pretending to love. 2. Think only of the person's good attributes, and ignore the bad ones. Think of what good characteristics they have in them. Are they funny? Smart? Caring? This is helped a lot by step number 1, you can choose your attributes. But if you can't choose your person, and you dislike that person, try to be a little more accepting of his/her ways. It'll be a lot easier if you can start off with a relatively good relationship with your love. 3. Act happier when that person is around. Whether you're trying to convince the subject of your affections or someone else, you'll be expected to seem in a better mood when he/she is around. 4. Draw more attention to yourself when that person is around. When people have crushes on other people, they tend to be louder to try to get the attention of their crush. You'll want to imitate this. Talk louder, laugh louder, smile more, move a bit more when you're talking to other people. Make this change obvious to any looker on. 5. Act like you would if your relationship was real. Think about how you'd act with someone you loved. Go on dates, put time out for him/her, and enjoy yourself. Even if you aren't interested in the person romantically, you can still be friends. It'll make it seem much more realistic. 6. Let the relationship go on for as long as you absolutely need it to, then end it immediately. Do not go on pretending to be in love with someone, ever. If you need help with this, see WikiHow's How to Break Up with Someone You Love. Tips. Don't be too over the top. People don't act that ridiculous when they're in love, contrary to popular belief. When you smile, let your smile affect your eyes. Otherwise, it looks extremely fake. You shouldn't let the relationship go on for more than 1 year, maximum. Too long is just cruel to the person you're pretending to be in love with. Warnings. If you act like you're in love for too long, you might actually find yourself falling in love. A study done by the University of Hertfordshire showed that people who acted more in love with each other, in speed dating, were more likely to want to see each other again. Know this risk before you start faking it. Don't use any of these tips to help you in a real relationship. You should probably actually be doing the opposite of most of these for good, healthy relationships. See How to Love for guidance in real relationships. It's usually not a good thing to pretend you're in love. You might be leading someone on, or you might be lying to your friends and family. But, whatever the case, try to cause the least amount of heartbreak to the people around you. Be considerate. Or as considerate as you can be when you're pretending to be in love.